Well, big news. They found Gracie the giraffe.
Do you think they knew she was missing?
How do you lose a giraffe?
I don't know. And how do you not find it?
And it took a whole week. But that's not what we're going to talk about.
No?
Ferrari CMO fired?
Maybe.
To be fired or not to be fired?
I would have fired him.
I'm Arlene Pollard.
I'm Matt Pollard.
And this is the Automotive Truth, y'all.
From the heart of Texas, where the winds blow free, Matt Lane bringing truth and clarity. Faith in world events, we're diving deep in the Lone Star State. Welcome to the podcast where faith meets the news, where Texas tales and global views infuse. Join us on this journey, hand in hand, as we seek the truth across this land. Where the winds blow free, Matt and Lane under Texas skies. Faith, truth, and events unfold. In every episode, our stories told.
Welcome back.
We are back.
I don't feel good.
Yeah, Matt's a little under the weather. His throat is hurting. And so, yeah, just keep him in prayer. We're going to push through this episode. Right, honey?
Yes. I'd rather be in bed.
So Shane Van's Gisbergen won in Sonoma. Chevy 97?
Yeah.
97?
Yeah, it's a Red Bull guy.
Yeah. So a Chevy won, y'all. You're welcome. You're welcome.
The Toyota streak is over.
No, it's just we gave them a week.
He's from Australia, and he's very good on road courses. So Sonoma is a road course.
I get it. Yeah. The type of races I
Who got second? Ty
really
Gibbs?
Ty Gibbs?
I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't see.
It's on USA. We don't get USA.
Yeah, we don't have like the cable thing, and we stream. No. We have a couple of streaming sites. But
if it's not on there, I ain't watching.
But we'll
just watch Yellowstone.
Right. But we'll keep up with whoever's won or whatever. All right, let's get into this so we can get out of this really quickly because, as we said, Matt is not feeling well, but many stories, many things to talk about. We're going to recap on the gas situation, right? On
the
that
ethanol situation?
Yeah, the E15 new stickers that they're putting up on some of these.
I've never seen it.
Fuel pumps.
I was like, I
pumps.
don't know what they're talking about. I've never seen that before.
Well, it's a new thing, so that's why like everybody's a little confused about it. But anyways, we'll try to enlighten you as much as we can. Let's get into some NASCAR things really quickly. I want to just continue to keep Kyle Busch memories alive. Yeah. Matt and I were having a conversation, and which I find it a little weird. Greg Biffle just passed not so long ago also.
It was last year though, wasn't it?
It was in December. Yeah, it was a week or so before Christmas. And but we don't see a lot of the NASCAR family or NASCAR community bringing up anything about Greg Biffle.
I think it's because he wasn't an active driver.
That could be. I
think that's the only reason.
But hell yeah, brother. He keeps them. He brings them up every now and then. Yeah. What's his name again? Cletus McFarland.
Cletus McFarland.
So maybe I'll bring some of that.
Say, be like Biff, do it for Dale. Be like Biff and do it for Dale.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to incorporate some Biffle because we love Biffle and all the things that he stood for. But here I want to play a couple of one thing that they did actually this weekend in Sonoma was they dedicated the number 8 turn to Kyle Busch, which I thought was pretty awesome.
What about 18? Maybe they don't have 18 turns.
That makes sense. I thought that was pretty amazing that they did that. Good stuff.
They still keep Braxton active on social media.
Yeah.
So at least he's still doing his racing career.
Yeah. And I'm sure they're going to continue. And it's a good thing. One, to keep his mind.
Correct.
I don't want to say busy, but to keep his mind on the things that his dad loved. One more thing is Kyle was rowdy. He's known as Kyle Rowdy Busch, and he's just the driver that you hate to love, really is. So I got a couple of clips and then we'll move on.
Okay.
And this clip doesn't even do justice to the things that he used to do to like just perturb the audience.
And if it wasn't for lap traffic, it wouldn't even have been a race. I don't know what y'all are whining about, but if you don't like that kind of racing, don't even watch.
I'm not surprised about anything. Congratulations.
5-point buffer.
That kind of reminded me of, what's his name, Wembley from the Spurs.
Point buffer. You fall back on that. Does it really stick in your mind at all? It's pathetic to have to lean on insurance. My premiums are going to go up.
He dumped you intentionally.
Yeah, sure he did. Where's his paycheck come from, Ray?
Pure talent. That's about it. I fit through did absolutely nothing to help me out tonight. My truck drove like, and these splitters are absolutely horrendous.
Kyle, how do you feel about the way you were penalized for what happened out there?
Look how young he looks.
Yeah, he was in the 5 car there.
Not a word from him.
That was Kyle Rowdy Busch. That's just what he was. And he didn't care whether they booed, and he was just a character.
Still can't believe he's gone.
Yeah. Yep.
What's the video game?
Yes. Now, honey, I don't know. I don't remember if you and the boy played. I know you all played video games at one point, and NASCAR games, like driving games. Mm-hmm. And I found this video which I thought was so cool, and it shows the evolution of the games of the NASCAR games and how the what do you call that the
graphics?
The graphics, yes, have changed through the years. And I just want to play this real quick.
Sonoma. Listen to the engines. Listen to the engine.
Clear outside.
NASCAR Thunder. Now.
Oh, this one's pretty good, right?
Yeah,
2005.
That looks really.
And the engine sounds pretty good.
Yeah, realistic. It really does.
On your left. Watch the right. Clear all around. You're in the lead.
Denny Hamilton.
From like 16, 17, 18. They all look the same.
Yeah.
The engine sounds a little different.
Yeah. Like this looks good. I mean, 2021. That looks really good.
Yeah, it sounds good. Oh, wow. That was a great lap. Has TJ Major's voice.
Very cool. So, yeah, I thought that was a nice little clip there to play.
Yeah.
Seeing that we are still in NASCAR season and enjoying these races. Boogity, boogity, boogity.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into these.
Motocross is off this weekend.
Oh, is it?
Because they go to Redbud next week.
Okay.
4th of July, they always run to Redbud.
4th of July, y'all, is coming up. Oh, we had a spectacular service today. 4th of July themed. This gentleman, I don't even know, how old is he? He's in his 88.
88.
My goodness, he plays the guitar and he played just old hymns, and we had an amazing time.
Minister.
He did everything.
Sang.
Ministers sang, the altar call, everything. It was really spectacular, and we acknowledge
his guitar player was
my goodness.
No joke.
I have to post that video actually when he was I forgot which song he did a solo to, but it was amazing. I had such a wonderful time. And they acknowledged the troops, and we said a pledge of allegiance to the flag. It was a very patriotic, Holy Ghost-filled service. It really was. To God be the glory.
Someone was out of order. And other than that, it was great.
To God be the glory for great things he has done and did today in today's service and continues to do. Okay, let's get into these automotive laughs. Not yet.
Well, we're laughing at Ferrari.
Automotive news. Let's get into these
news.
That's rants, by the way. So let's get into this drama, because there is a lot of it in the automotive and in the automotive industry right now. What should we start? What do I have in line here first? What do we?
Well, the Ferrari.
Well,
it's not the CEO. What is it? The designer?
Yeah, CMO. Actually, here I got my notes here.
Chief Monkey Operator.
This is a little, we don't know the real deal, and of course, I tried to do a complete deep dive in this to see what happened and why.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, this. What's his name? Enrico Galliera, who had all hands on deck for this Luce Ferrari model EV, which everybody was like, wah, wah. Yeah, he's exiting Ferrari. He's exiting. He's exiting Ferrari. So we don't know if he got fired, but we do know that he's leaving.
We do know that he got fired.
And look at who's replacing them. The CEO of BMW Italy. Okay, that's pretty cool. I think that's really, really cool. Now he is the CEO of the Italy brand, not the whole.
Yeah. So each manufacturer has a head of someone in that country. Like Toyota USA and has someone separate versus Japan and whatever other countries they're in.
Right. So Ferrari announced that Enrico Galera is its longtime chief marketing and commercial officer, that's what that is leaving the company after more than 16 years. Ferrari says Galera decided to leave and pursue a new professional opportunity. I don't know. It sounds a little fishy.
Maybe he should go design handbags.
Right.
With the name Luce, whatever it is.
Luce. Yeah. And so Ferrari says that he decided to leave and pursue a new professional opportunity, and that the decision had been made before the launch of Ferrari's first all-electric vehicle, the Luce.
So he was like, let me make this a mess and then I'll leave. Why would you give something to somebody who's leaving?
Allegedly. See, I see. That's why I don't really know.
Buy it.
Yeah, I don't buy it either.
Why would you give someone such a big project before they leave?
Yeah. So, some automotive media outlets have described the move as Galera been fired, linking to the backlash surrounding the Ferrari Luce EV. However, Ferrari has not said that he was fired. The company maintains that his departure was planned and unrelated to the criticism of Luce. Now, why add all that in there? But anyway, so who's replacing him? Ferrari has appointed Massimiliano. Come on with the name.
I like that one.
That is Italian right there. Massimiliano Di Silvestri as its new chief marketing officer, effective July 1st. Former president and CEO of BMW Group Italy.
Okay.
And so a BMW executive for more than 20 years, an executive with experience in luxury vehicle sales, business transformation, and commercial strategy. So there you have it, folks. The person who's, I guess I'm going to say, in charge of the Luce unveiling is bye-bye. It's gone. And
the BMW guy just looks more professional.
And here he comes. He looks a little more... Now,
no nonsense.
Yeah, no, he looks a little more polished. That's the word. Yeah, looks a little more polished, and also a little more, I don't know, seasoned, I guess. Maybe because he's gray-haired. I don't know. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't think we'll be seeing any more electric cars from Ferrari. What do you think?
Never.
Can we bank on that? I mean,
I wouldn't say never, but I'm not going to say in the near future.
Right now, right?
Let's see what happens in 2028. But right now, no electric Ferrari.
Yeah, no, thank you.
No,
thank you. All right. In other news,
now we're going to another German.
Yes. Oh my God, we have so many auto manufacturer situations going on this week. It's kind of big. All this stuff is big news.
We got one leaving. We got
Volkswagen
people leaving without wanting to leave.
Volkswagen, massive layoffs, 100,000 jobs.
Now, is this worldwide?
This is
countrywide?
Worldwide, according to reports. It is worldwide that Volkswagen is axing a bunch of people. Now, this is like the biggest layoff in auto industry history that this big manufacturer is letting go so many people. And again, I shouldn't say let go, allegedly because I'll read to you what I looked up here. For Volkswagen is facing one of the biggest restructuring efforts in its history. What's wrong? I can't read today. Lord help me. With reports that the company is considering eliminating up to 100,000 jobs worldwide. Roughly one of every 6 positions across the Volkswagen Group will be axed. The proposal has not been officially confirmed by Volkswagen, but multiple major news organizations report, of course, they're talking about it already. So they have 10 factories in Germany, and 4 out of 10 they're closing down. So the several factors of why they're letting go of so many people is low sales. Several factors are putting pressure on the company. Intense competition from Chinese automakers such as BYD, which have gained market share with lower cost electric vehicles. So China's getting up in the automotive industry with these Chinese. We showed vehicles. Yeah, we showed vehicles, the type of vehicles. I mean, these are some extraordinary vehicles, and the things that they are capable of doing these electric cars. Slowing EV demand is also part of what's going on in some markets, making it harder to recover investments in electric vehicle development. So, as we know, EVs are not for everybody, and whether you like them or not, they're not doing so well right now. Yeah. High labor and energy costs in Germany. Get this, trade pressures and tariffs, including U.S. trade policies affecting profitability. Well,
build more plants here.
Come on over to the lower side over here and put a couple of those plants over here.
Come to a country based on Christian values.
Come on, bring them right over here.
We knew they didn't handle. We're in the business. We knew they didn't handle the tariff situation like all the other manufacturers did.
True story. So another factor is falling profits, particularly after weaker sales in China, once Volkswagen's strongest market. So they were big once in China, but once China got into their own game, Volkswagen started losing it.
Do you think the Chinese government gives them incentives to buy Chinese-owned vehicles?
No.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh, really?
Absolutely.
Oh, okay.
A communist country selling their own vehicles?
We're talking about Volkswagen?
No.
Volkswagen?
No.
Okay.
Chinese government giving their people incentives to buy BYDs.
Yeah.
100%.
I would think so. So the layoff is not official yet, but again, 100,000 layoffs. Company officials have acknowledged the auto industry is undergoing a major transformation, but have declined to comment directly on what the plans are.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, it is a lot of people, and it's history making.
Well, Toyota
layoffs. Well, speaking of Toyota, let's go right into this. Toyota is just cranking out these. I'll let Brian Mello. Y'all go find Brian Mello on Instagram and follow him. Give him a follow because he does have excellent
information.
Automotive industry information.
Toyota has a serious problem with the RAV4. Dealers across the entire United States are running out of them faster than Toyota can build them. According to new reports, RAV4 inventory has dropped to historic lows, with some dealers measuring available stock not in days, but in hours. The average day supply for a new vehicle in the U.S. is around 60. RAV4 is sitting at roughly 14 days nationally and as low as 3 to 5 days in some markets. Dealers are essentially selling RAV4s as fast as they roll off the truck. So why? Well, the RAV4 is already America's best-selling non-pickup vehicle, and demand has only accelerated in 2026. Buyers are, of course, gravitating towards fuel-efficient crossovers as gas prices remain elevated. Toyota is also dealing with some production constraints in its factories, limiting how quickly that they can replenish the stock. The result is that in some markets, buyers are actually paying at or above MSRP for the first time in years. So, yes, Toyota has a big problem with the RAV4. It just happens to be the problem that every manufacturer wants to have. But let me know what you guys think.
Wow. That is a good problem to have, huh?
It definitely is. The RAV4 out of all vehicles,
and it seems to be people are waiting for them, too. They're not jumping ship to other manufacturers.
Like the other story. What was the story that we were talking about?
With the Fords or whatever?
Yes.
The chip. And then people were just buying Rams.
That's right. So, Toyota has, one of the things that he said was that the factories have some kind of restraint right now in production. And this is why they're not making them as fast, or why they can't get them out as fast. Because there's something that's called Toyota's retooling. First, let me read the story and we'll get into it. But let's see. Toyota's current RAV4 production restraints are not because demand is weak. They're almost the opposite. Toyota is dealing with a high combination of very high demand and the complexities of launching all new models here. So one of the things that they're doing is they're retooling. And Matt, you want to explain what that retooling means? Because it's a new model of RAV4 that's coming out.
So the dies in the presses, so when they stamp fenders and quarter panels in the structure of the vehicle, they have to retool. So meaning it's probably a new model, so it's a different die and it's different stamping that's going to be used to build these cars. So that's what the delays are. So just retool and then offer them on 2027 or whatever.
And not only that, but so think of this: they're retooling or redoing, let's say, the machine, the dies, just like Matt said. But now you have to train the people because it's a new computer, there's a different feature in the vehicle because there's a different door handle or whatever the case may be. So that's the only reason why they have to retool the factory for the next generation RAV4, which is awesome, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a good problem to have.
Yeah. Okay. So
More EVs.
More EVs. Where is our slate truck?
I know.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So we ordered one in May. What did I say? May 25,
26?
of 2025.
So if you don't know what we're talking about, let me play this video really quickly. It was about a year ago that we ran into this same video, and we're like, we want one of those.
This is a brand new car with crank windows, no paint, no radio. Heck, it doesn't even have speakers. It's the Slate truck, and as you might be able to tell, it costs just under $25,000. Inside, Slate is refreshingly simple. You get manual cloth seats, 3 climate control dials for your standard heating and air conditioning, a small instrument screen that reads out your speed and range, 2 glove boxes, and cruise control buttons on the steering wheel. Also standard equipment. But if this is too much of a blank slate, get it? Slate has dozens and dozens and dozens of it.
I want it just like that. Just gray.
Yeah.
Just ready to go. Just whatever.
That's the one we ordered right
whatever
there.
it came with, that's what I need.
Of accessories, including a bed enclosure and a second row of seats, a Bluetooth
Looks like a
speaker
Bronco.
holder,
Yeah.
an actual built-in Bluetooth speaker, a center console with armrests, and Slate claims the ability to create whatever color wrap you want. Just
Wait, it has
That
a
one's
built-in
cool.
speaker, a built-in Bluetooth
It's an
speaker?
option.
Oh, I thought he said. Okay, never mind.
It's an option.
So why does this look like a?
That looks real cool.
It looks like a that thing?
It looks like a Volkswagen Atlas.
Like a gremlin. Like a gremlin. It looks like a gremlin.
It's like a Pinto.
Yes.
want. Just send them the color, and Slate will have a custom wrap made for
one.
you. Now, $25,000 might seem
No,
like
see that right there. That's
the
what,
one we ordered.
That's what caught our eye. The plainness,
The simplicity of it.
Yeah, it almost looks like a old Tacoma, like the older.
If they bring those here to the United States, I'm buying one of them too.
Yes. Let me finish this
might
video.
seem like a lot for such a bare bones product, but the Slate is an EV with over 200 miles of range, which positions it as both the cheapest EV and the cheapest truck on sale in the U.S. Every Slate that rolls out of the Warsaw, Indiana factory will look like this, with SUV versions, squareback and fastback, starting at just under $30,000. Deliveries of the Slate truck will begin in Q4 2026, with pre-ordering open today.
Okay.
Where
the heck's our truck?
We ordered it a year ago already.
We had to be, Matt and I were looking it up yesterday. We had to be one of the first ones in that first couple of weeks that had ordered this thing. So we should be one of the first ones to get it.
Yeah.
We've already paid the extra here. Let me read it real quickly. So I actually chat GPT this. I'm like, where is my truck? Where is our truck? So your Slate pre-order timing depends on your assigned delivery window inside your Slate account, which we looked up. What we know about the Slate truck, I don't want that, I want that, I don't want that. The truck itself, no, where is it? No, here it is.
Oh,
So
okay.
Slate says customers who pre-order within their window can lock in the delivery timing with a $300 non-refundable deposit or a $250 more if they already paid the $50 reservation, which we already have. So we're not going to be seeing ours. Hopefully, we're seeing it this year and not later, because it says Slate reportedly has 180,000 reservations. So later reservations may slide into 2027 or later, depending on the production speed. Now, I don't know.
I hope it goes into the price of the truck.
Yeah, you know what? It said something about speed. I mean, it looks so simple.
I know.
I mean,
what could possibly take? And then online, right? I don't think there's dealers, so they have online courses that repair facilities. I mean, take this if you're an independent repair shop.
Yes,
you can go on there, pay $50 or something, and you could be Slate certified to service and probably do warranty work on these Slate trucks.
It's a big nugget. You better grab that. So go on to the Slate website and look that up and sign up. I mean, if you have you're an independent dealer or a repair facility, it's a good thing to look into.
Yeah, another
$50,
another avenue of revenue.
And those things are pretty. It looks like they're pretty simple. So
they do look very simple.
Yeah.
The Bluetooth speaker they're talking about is just the oval looking JBL speaker that you can get, and it just mounts underneath those 3 climate control dials, which is probably the route we'll go. I'll just make it myself though.
I was excited about it a year ago. So
I know.
and now everybody's.
And now that we're running out of dang cars, we need it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I was hit. Remember a couple of weeks back, we talked about Matt, and Matt was also hit in our new Tundra, hit and run. Thankfully, he was okay, but the truck is totaled. But in any case, a couple of days ago, no, a week ago, Thursday, went down to see my granddaughter and my daughter, and on my way back home, I was hit very badly. But thanks be to God that I'm okay. I got a little banged up. 2 cars. I was stretched out in the middle of the. It was insane. Somebody just came right into me. A Ford hit a Highlander. A Highlander came ramming into me. I saw him with the corner of my eye. It was. Anyways, so we're down 2 cars.
Yeah, she texts me at 5:55, and then I get a phone call at 6:10.
Yeah, I was shaken up.
And I left early because the AC guy was coming. So the only reason I was here is because the AC guy was coming, and she didn't leave Felicity's. So
yeah, thank goodness.
Crazy.
Thank goodness. But
Cedar Park police, they're dicks. Sorry.
Yeah, they were
a-holes.
Yeah, they were really rude, but whatever.
The fireman was great because I can hear him in the background.
Yeah, very helpful.
Police jerks. Sorry. And then I called the Cedar Park police, and I said, "Hey, my wife is in an accident. I don't know what hospital you all took her to." He just said Cedar Park Hospital. I'm like, "Which hospital is that?" "Well, there's only one." I'm like, "Well, the map shows 5, so I need to know where I'm going."
Yeah, I was very shooken up, and I was a little, and they were very not compassionate, but whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Slate truck. We need our truck, Slate. We need our truck. So come on and get with it and send these vehicles out.
And I'm going to get certified in it, and I'm going to review it.
This little truck is very well needed right now, even for small driving. I don't do a lot of driving.
It's perfect to go to Wimberley and back.
To go to church and come back. Yeah, it's a nice little truck. So anyways, so it's been coming up on, everybody's talking about it again, something's happening.
Well, because June 24th they opened up that, like you said, that $300 one.
I got it.
So they opened up the $300 deposit if you wanted to lock in a delivery date.
Yeah, and so that's why everybody's talking about it. Yeah, and so it came up on my feed, and again, I was like, "Oh, we even forgot." I was like, "Our Slate truck." Wait a minute.
Yeah, you asked me when I got home.
You know what's coming back? The Honda Element is coming back.
Is
y'all.
It really?
The Honda. Could you believe that?
Is it better than the stupid Prelude?
I don't know, but you know what, Brian Mello. Again. Go follow this guy. He's got some info here about the Honda Element.
Honda's cult classic SUV is making a comeback. The Element is returning in 2029, and according to a report from Automotive News, Honda...
We never had one, but it is a nice car. I worked for Honda for a bit, and they were kind of a rare. We saw them come into the service department. There were a few people that had them since they owned them.
Is that the new one? Or
no, that's the old one. That's the old one.
Automotive News, Honda is
we don't have. There's not a picture, just so you know, of the new one. They're just announcing that it's going to go back into production.
Is planning to revive the Element as a hybrid crossover, and the details. They're pretty interesting. Now, for those who don't know, the original Element ran from 2003 to 2011, and it developed a genuine cult following thanks to its boxy styling, washable floors, and center opening rear door, and I guess
What is it about boxy vehicles that we're...
Dude, women love them.
We gravitate to them. We really do. The Scion Xbox.
XB,
yeah, we call it the Xbox, but the XB, the Slate.
Women love that.
Yeah.
The G-Wagon, Tahoes. They love these things.
We gravitate to these boxy things. I don't know what it is. I have to,
Jeep Cherokee.
That
the
should
Grand
be studied.
Cherokee.
and I guess the no-nonsense utility of the whole thing.
The Range Rovers, also, they're boxy. Okay.
The whole thing, but Honda discontinued it after years of declining sales, but the used market never really gave up on it.
That one's cool.
Good used Elements are apparently still rare and sell instantly, according to Honda dealers. The new one will slot between the HRV and CRV, targeting the Ford Bronco Sport directly. It will be a hybrid built at Honda's Ohio plant, with Honda targeting nearly 100,000 units.
Made in the USA.
Wow.
Can't go wrong.
In the first full year of production. Now, no powertrain specs have been confirmed yet, but Honda's next generation hybrid platform with all-wheel drive capability is the likely candidate here. Pricing is also going to be critical. Analysts are pretty clear that this cannot be like another Prelude situation where a nostalgic nameplate gets a $40,000 plus.
Amen. Can the church say amen?
Yeah, exactly.
Let's not do this. Let's not do this. That car didn't even do well, that Prelude.
No, because I think it was electric.
Yeah, no.
A nostalgic car.
price tag slapped on it. The boxy SUV trend, it's pretty hot right now, so the timing couldn't really be better for Honda to bring this back. Production begins mid-2029, but let me know what you guys think.
On a year, too, when sales weren't that good.
Mm-hmm.
I think you need to bring it back in 2027.
Yeah, bring it back sooner. I think you need to bring it back sooner. Yeah. Yep.
Start retooling them dies, guys. Let's go.
Start retooling those machines. That's right. I think that's cool. I love Honda, so I don't have a problem with especially that vehicle.
Yeah, I like those.
Yeah. So we're talking about this Mercedes thing. I'm going to talk about it in a second, but reason why I brought it up was because we're the Repair Act, right to repair. I kept saying Repair Act. It's the right to repair.
Yes.
The right to repair law. Everybody's talking about working on their own vehicles, which again, just to remind you, it's not that we can't work on our own vehicles. It's information that dealerships don't want to.
It's actually this situation right here.
Are trying not to give out, right? And this is why I brought this video into this episode, because we need to understand the other side of the coin, not the customer so much, but also the manufacturer, and why Jim Farley is saying what he's saying.
I just bought a brand new Mercedes EQE, and I can't figure out how to get under the hood. I looked everywhere, but I can't find a latch anywhere. Am I missing something? You're not missing anything. The hood on those cars just doesn't open. The hood doesn't open.
By the way, that's not an EQE in the background. That's just a Mercedes vehicle.
Yeah, that's not it.
The EQE are the all-electric vehicle, and it looks like a spaceship. Go on, Google it, and look, and you'll see what kind of vehicle. I mean, it's a beautiful vehicle, and it drives wonderfully. I've driven several of them when I was working for Mercedes. But, yeah, that's not an EQE.
Open? Well, technically it does open, but just not for you. You need a Mercedes-specific computer at a dealership to get the thing open. But I own the car. You own the car. You don't own access to what's in it anymore. Why even add a hood that can be opened if I can't open it? It's for the technician working on the car. You take it to a Mercedes dealer, they plug in their fancy computer, and then they run diagnostics and turn off the safety systems and allows the trunk to open. So every time I need to look under the hood, I have to go to a Mercedes dealership now? Every time, yes. What if I just want to check something quick? There's nothing under there for you to check. There's no coolant reservoir, there's no oil dipstick, and your washer fluid goes in a little panel on the side of the car now. Okay, what if something goes really wrong and I need to check what's going on under there? Well, then you call Mercedes and take it to the dealership. That's the model now. That's insane. I paid $100,000 for this car. And part of what you paid for is a brand that wants you to use their service network exclusively. I don't think I agreed to that. You agreed to that when you bought the car. Okay, well, can I force it open? You can, but you'll probably void the warranty and trigger a safety lockout that'll brick your entire car. But physically, yes, you could force it. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. What's even under there? 3-phase motors, high voltage inverters, bunch of stuff that you can't touch without risking sending a couple hundred volts through your body. So the hood's basically just decorative. The hood is for Mercedes, not for you. Is there anything I can do myself on this car? You can put washer fluid in it through the little door on the fender. That's it. That's it. I have a $100,000 car, and all I can do is fill up the windshield washer fluid.
That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
There's the Repair Act in a nutshell.
That's it. Shout out to Eavesdrop Funners who posted this video. I'm not sure where they got it from, but I just want to give credit to them. But yeah, there it is, basically, right? In a nutshell.
Yep.
There's things in there that you don't want to touch. There's always somebody saying, "Oh no, I know how to," or whatever.
Go ahead, touch the orange wire.
Not on these $100,000. I mean, you're asking for trouble, is what you're doing. I
mean, I think someone buying a $100,000 car isn't going to open the hood anyways.
True, but you have these I'm an engineer people, and I know. So that's for that. Right? Makes sense?
Yeah, it makes all the sense in the world.
So stay from underneath the hood if you don't know what you're doing, because you're risking, one, you could risk your life, and two, you're risking your pocket and damaging something in a vehicle. So, there's that. There is that. All right, Matt Pollard, where are we going to next?
Keep going down the line.
Yeah, let me show you this. We're going down through the repair line at this point. We're going into the service department. It's quite interesting. It's about a filter. Because you don't know, many of these oil filters are no longer that hard metal thing that, some of y'all might or might not seen. Yeah. A lot of these vehicles have like a paper type. What is it made out of?
It's the same. It's just the internals of an oil filter.
Right.
It's just in a casing inside the car now instead of.
Looks like a basic air filter, like a paper type. But anyways,
that's what's in the oil filter.
I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, Matt.
Basically, we found the filter like this, and I'm not sure if you can see that on camera. There's glitter all over it. This one.
So you see how it started twisting?
We had done an oil.
It starts twisting when you don't change them.
Really?
Yes.
Well, listen to what this guy says.
Change on this gentleman's truck about a week and a half ago. He was on his way to the mountains, was accelerating up a hill, and his engine started to make an absolute racket. If this had a performance exhaust,
Oh, it needs an engine.
exhaust and big tailpipes and a lot of horsepower, this might sound okay. And he said, I think my exhaust just blew off. I'm going to get it towed back to you. When we dropped the oil filter, we found the cause of what turns out to be a complete engine failure. We were really scared that we may have screwed up during this gentleman's oil change. Turns out we didn't. Basically, we found the filter like this. It looks like someone literally like twisted it. And I'm not sure if you can see that on camera. There's glitter all over it.
So you said that when they don't get changed, they start to twist like that.
Mhm.
Why do they twist like that?
I don't know. It's just I've seen it. If they don't change those paper filters, they start twisting.
I'm a big Toyota fan. They make some amazing vehicles. This one is no different, this Toyota 4Runner. How does a vehicle that historically does not have engine problems like a Hyundai or a Kia, it has good oil in it, very clean oil, very good oil level, how does it self-destruct like this? Enter aftermarket parts. This is the oil filter cap. So this is called a cartridge style filter. It goes in here, you screw it on, you're done. Inside this cap, it's in pieces right now, is the oil filter bypass valve at the bottom there. It's in pieces. In all our research, trying to figure out what happened, making sure no one did anything wrong, we found a young lady with a video, the same engine, the same problem, and she basically said that this brand right here starts with a D. You can probably see the logo. I won't say it for lawsuit purposes. Manufacture this part very poorly. That bypass valve.
I like the fact that he gave her, credit. It looks like it's the video was posted by Pistons and Pixie Dust is what it's called. It's a young lady that works on vehicles. She's here. She's a technician.
She's here.
Yeah.
When I removed the filter, it just fell on the ground. Fell to pieces. I did not take that apart. It fell apart. So this is the check valve. I've reassembled it and put it back into the filter housing here. But I want to show you just how easily this thing blows apart. You just move this thing over just a little bit. It's done.
Wow.
There's nothing keeping that thing centered.
So technicians all over, just in case you haven't seen this video or wondering what happened, this is a good nugget for you to figure out if something like this, if you run into something like this, what could be the cause.
Or the loop tech drops them and they go flying across the shop too. When they drop those
things centered. For all I know, just pure vibration caused this thing to fail. That check valve's now no longer in there, and this is what happens to your oil filter.
So let me ask you, Matt, why isn't it just like fitted in there? Why does that valve have to go up and down or something? Why does it have to be loose? Why can't it just be like that cap have the part soldered in or so that it doesn't move so freely?
It's probably a manufacturing thing, but their Toyota ones are solid. Like they're in there hard. Yeah, but it's probably for manufacturing casting issues.
Made a really crappy part that now is going to cost this gentleman an engine.
That's too bad.
Yes.
So,
and if that was the dealer, and we said that, they'd be like, "It's your fault. You're paying for the engine, man."
Yep. But I mean, if you show somebody, I mean, obviously, that's what happens when you put aftermarket parts on your vehicle. You're taking a risk, you know?
You sure are.
Really taking a risk on certain things like that. When it comes to your engine, I wouldn't shortcut things like that, but to each his own.
Unless it's an aftermarket part that fixed an issue.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of aftermarket parts that fixed factory parts that continue to fail. That's what I would use, but I'm not going to use some Chinese brand oil filter cap because mine broke because somebody put it on too tight.
Cheaper isn't always better, y'all.
Correct.
So going down the vein of oil filters and stuff, I found a few videos of people posting about Fram products. Matt, you know what Fram products are? And how the shelves are...
The orange box.
Yeah, how shelves are empty and not restocking like if it's going out of business or something. So here, let me first...
Is it?
I don't know, but I did do some digging.
I don't know if you heard the news yet about Fram Auto Parts going under, but they will no longer be a company anymore. Their CEO was arrested on fraud charges, so they ceased all their operations. They've been in business since 1930.
So yeah, this is what I actually, I'll let the video play and then I'll say because...
That's why you can't listen to everything you see.
Exactly.
Since 1932, so I'm sure you've seen their orange filters, that kind of stuff. I'm sure you've heard of them. They actually own quite a few other brands as well. But now is the perfect time to take advantage of that because Advanced Auto Parts is clearancing out anything with the Fram name on it. They want to get out of their stores, out of their warehouses. So I did just that. I ordered a bunch of air filters, cabin air filters, oil filters, that kind of stuff for all my vehicles, just to kind of stockpile them. I know Fram hasn't been the best quality over the last few years, but for the price that you can get these at, you can't beat it. So like this air filter here, this was normally like $25 and I got it for like $6. Their titanium brand is really good.
Did he say AutoZone?
I think that's what he said.
Get in the zone.
AutoZone. Kevin.
What's the company that's closing over 600 stores? Is it AutoZone? No, it's Advance Auto Parts. Okay, yeah.
Premium brand is really good, actually, and this is a $30 cabin air filter, and I got this for $6.50. Like this fuel injector cleaner, this is normally $7. I got it for $1.50. And then this conventional oil, which I'll use in my 65 F100, doesn't really matter. And then this cheap oil filter, I got this for $1.50 is all. And I believe this oil was like $3.
Yeah.
So really good deals. So you may want to check that out and just kind of stockpile, especially, like I said, the cabin air filters, that kind of stuff. Just stockpile that. But you want to go to their app here, and then you just scroll down. You want to click on this clearance tab here, and that's where you'll find all the good deals here. And you can pick it up in store, or you can actually have it shipped as well. If you spend over $35, you'll get the free shipping. But you can...
So that
I'll go on a shopping spree when I hang up.
Yeah, yeah. So he clearly said that it's clearance. Yeah,
and then I'm going to resell it on eBay
because things do go in clearance. Though he said that the company was going out of business or whatever.
He said the company's CEO, Fram, but that's not what happened.
Right. So Fram itself did not go out of business, is not going out of business. Fram is still a well-known brand for oil filters, air filters, and other automotive parts that was founded, as he said, in 1932. What likely caused the confusion is that Fram's parent company, First Brand Groups, filed a Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in September of 2025. First Brands owns Fram. Fram, Autolite, Ray Bestos, Trico, and several other aftermarket auto parts. At the time of the bankruptcy filing, the company stated that the operations would continue during restructuring, and Fram products were expected to remain available. So it's not going out of business. Fram has not gone out of business. Its parent company entered bankruptcy in September 2025. I already said that. Inventory liquidation and plant disruptions. Parts of the company have been liquidating inventory and equipment, and some facilities have closed or announced layoff. But still, the company is not going out of business.
No.
So what happened with the CEO of First Brand? It's not Fram. It's the parent company, right? So in January 2000,
it's the manufacturing company,
right? Yes. Right. Thank you for that. So what happened with that CEO of First Brands and his brother, they were caught with fraud. In January of 2026, federal prosecutors announced that Patrick James and the founder and former CEO of First Brands Group and his brother, Edward James, a former senior executive, were arrested and indicted on fraud-related charges. The charges included bank fraud, wire fraud, money laundering, conspiracy, and related offenses. Prosecutors allege they carried out a multi-year scheme that obtained billions of dollars from lenders using fake documents, inflated invoices, double and triple pledge collateral, and false financial statements. Of course, I think they're still going to court, so everything's alleged, and I don't think they've been charged yet. So according to the U.S. Department of Justice, the alleged fraud contributed to the collapse and September 2025 bankruptcy. Prosecutors said the company reported billions in liabilities and very little cash when it entered bankruptcy. Again, all these things are happening, but the brand is still alive, and it's not closed. So There you have it. There you have it. Okay, moving along. Now we're talking about the service and oil changing. Yeah, I wanted to show you this guy I found on Instagram. He's really funny, and the things that he does to some of his vehicles, he guinea pigs on and does all these kinds of experiments on. But he did an oil change with dish liquid.
That must have been good for the bearings.
And he did an oil change with maple syrup. Here, I'll play the maple syrup first.
Have you ever wondered how your car would run if you drained all the engine oil out of it and filled it with nothing but pure maple syrup from Dollar General? Well, wonder no longer. That's what we're doing today. And we're not talking just the top off with just one of these boys. I bought the whole bottom shelf. I already know somebody's going to be like, oh, there's a bunch of sugar-free and one red. That's not a real test. It's maple syrup in an engine, sir. Or ma'am. Now we have to start it up to do a baseline and see how it runs normal. Don't pay attention to my key. Not bad. Now one of the main parts of this test is going to see how quiet this thing actually gets. This sucker is very quiet and it runs really good for a Nissan.
It's a Nissan Sentra.
For a Nissan. Well, once we dump that syrup in there, I want to see exactly how loud this thing gets. Let's drain the oil. Now, this is where the world's largest floor jack comes into play. Shout out Komatsu, please sponsor me. Now, check out the oil that came out of this thing. We got about 4 quarts of just some nasty-looking chocolate milk. Not going to lie, it looks like motor oil. I hope it acts the same. Oh, go girlfriend, I'm your mother. Somebody please tell me you got that reference. We're a little bit over full, and I only use 4 of them. Let's give this thing a run.
Oh, it's knocking. It's knocking.
It still sounds pretty good besides that wild noise going on down in there. I'm gonna set y'all up right here and just hold it till it stops.
It's lasting quite a while.
No, that's pretty amazing. You know what I got out of this? The fact that Dollar General maple syrup is running the engine on this Nissan. This is what you're putting into your pancakes and what you're putting into your body. Something as strong as continuing to let this car run. I don't know. It's something, I don't know. It's a little eye-opening.
I don't know how to tell you guys this, but I think it runs better with maple syrup in it. It doesn't look good, but it smells delicious.
He made caramel. It looks like he made caramel.
It smells delicious. So this Nissan is just shocking me. I'm sure it's shocking you right now. It's running phenomenal. The noise went away. The maple syrup, we can call that a success. Now, if you guys...
I wonder if it started gelling up in there.
Well, it looks like it was
keeping those bearings from seizing up. Hey, puppy.
I can't believe that it made it. I was going to play the other one with the dish soap that he did. We'll save it for next time because I really want to get into this E15 fuel. Yeah, we need to talk about this and we need to get this cleared out because I'm going to show you the video of this lady and what a lot of people are thinking right now, this E15 fuel, which is, I guess, 15% ethanol.
Yeah.
So 5% more than the 10% ethanol that's in fuel right now.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah.
I don't think they're adding more.
Now, everybody's super excited that the price of gas is beginning to go down, but before we start rejoicing, let me show you a few things. I was always taught that reading is fundamental, so let's read a few things. This is our lovely gas pump, and our new gas pump has some signage on it. We now have 15% ethanol in the unleaded and the mid-grade. Only the premium has the 10% ethanol, and check the price. And ironically, at this gas station, only premium fuel is available. But let's take it a step further. This new beautiful sign here says that this 15% ethanol used only in vehicles that are 2001 and newer passenger vehicles, and only in flex fuel vehicles. Do not use in other vehicles, boats, or gasoline-powered equipment. It may damage and is prohibited by federal law. So, darling, if your vehicle is older than 2001, this fuel is not recommended for you. But let's continue, shall we? Look at this beautiful new sign here that says it's a minimum fueling volume of 4 gallons dispensing. Less may violate a federal law. So not only do you have to have a 2001 or newer vehicle to use this new fuel, you cannot dispense less than 4 gallons at this facility. Or you're violating federal law. Still looking to celebrate about this lower gas price? Tell me what's to celebrate, because I don't see the cause.
Smaller government, ma'am. That's what we need to celebrate. Less government.
Yeah. So,
I mean, I'll start with the 4-gallon thing.
Okay. Let me read the information here real quick and then we'll. So the E15 is gasoline that contains up to 15% ethanol. Again, we have ethanol in our gas. Anyway, compared to the more common E10, which contains up to 10%. So 2001 and newer vehicles use E15. According to the U.S. Environmental Protection, the EPA, yes, the EPA approved E15 for use in 2001 and newer passenger vehicles, 2001 and newer light-duty trucks, 2001 and newer SUV, all flex fuel vehicles. So which vehicles should not use E15? So 2000 and older cars, motorcycles, boats, ATVs, lawnmowers, chainsaws, generators, all small gasoline engines. For vehicles approved to use E15, studies reviewed by the EPA found it is to be safe. However, compared to E10, ethanol can absorb more moisture and over long. That's what I wanted to read. So ethanol can absorb ethanol. Is it ethanol or ethanol? Ethanol can absorb more moisture over long storage periods. Old rubber hoses and seals, especially on classic cars, can deteriorate. You may see 1 to 3% reduction in fuel economy. Now that's interesting because ethanol contains less energy than gasoline. Yeah. Small engines are more susceptible to fuel system damage from higher ethanol blends. Yeah, I think that's all I wanted to read. So the question about the 4 minimum gallons, Matt Pollard. What are you pulling out there?
My 94 octane small engine.
Show the camera over here.
Small engine gasoline. And it says right on here, ethanol free.
Mm-hmm.
Ethanol free.
Right.
And it's VP, the best.
Yes, because it won't rust up small engines.
And they run high RPM, so you want to run a high burning.
That's a good point, Mike. So why does the sticker say this is where we need to use
This is me. Yeah, this is me just thinking, right? Because it's a blend, so it's blending it in from the E85.
Wait, let me finish the question. I didn't finish the question. Why does the sticker say minimum 4 gallons or of dispensing? So you can't. The sticker said you cannot dispense less than 4 gallons. It's federal law, supposedly. It said on the sticker there. But it's not because they want you to pump more gas. It's not because they're trying to get your money. It's not none of that. Go ahead.
I'm just thinking because it's blended in from the E85 that if you only get 4 gallons, you probably get straight ethanol.
That's right. That's exactly why. So you want the less
I would
gallons.
get 8 gallons.
Yeah, the less gallons of gas because the last person might have pumped with the other 15% ethanol. You're using the same pump.
Yes.
There's 3 different dials and you're using that same fuel pump, gas pump. The nozzle. So there may be some still 15% ethanol in there. So if you that person just pumped that fuel, now you're grabbing the fuel that has the 10% rather than 15%. You're going to get a more ethanol inside your gas if the less you pump because of the other person's prior pumping in their gas. So it's best you pump 4 gallons or more. Therefore, it dilutes it more with with less.
Yes.
Yeah, with more gas and less of the ethanol that the prior person pumped. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what it is. So why 4 gallons?
If you only have $10, just get high octane. Just get super.
Yeah, which that's what people are trying not to do. They don't want to put the more expensive gas in it. They're trying to be cheap, and cheap is not always good. The EPA determined that pumping at least 4 gallons of the E10 from one of these shared hose pumps dilutes the residual E15 enough that the overall ethanol concentration stays at or below approximately 10%. This helps prevent accidental misfueling of vehicles and equipment not approved for E15. So I hope you get that. I hope you get that the fact that they're trying to look out for you and make sure that you don't damage your vehicle, just like the Right to Repair Act.
I think there's going to be a lot of insurance claims with this fuel, messing up fuel systems.
Yeah, and they're bringing it upon themselves, really. I mean, the insurance companies are going to have to.
I have not seen this anywhere around here yet.
Yeah, and just so you know that this doesn't apply to every gas station.
Look for the stickers.
Yeah, just look for the stickers and just be aware that is what's happening and what type of vehicle you're driving. And you're going to have to start paying attention, ladies and gentlemen. I always say pay attention because lots is happening, lots is changing, and it will only affect one person, and that's you.
Yes. Pay attention and wear your seatbelt.
Yeah.
Where do you want to go next?
All right. I wanted to go
the
into
license plates or no?
This wrap job. I wanted to touch just a little bit because I know a lot of people are looking to wrap vehicles and stuff like that. And
especially if you buy a slate.
Yeah, but you buy a slate, I think the company does it for you. But you're going to these other places and I can do your wrap cheaper and all that kinds of stuff. And you could run into a situation like this gentleman did. Now, disclosure, I think there's some swearing in this one. And
oh boy.
I had it for a long time, so I don't know if I chopped it up enough. But anyways, here we go.
So, bruh, what is this? Look at this shit. It better not be white underneath this motherfucker.
Well, what's wrong with white?
Look at this shit. Oh, you son of a bitch. Look at this shit.
Yikes, sorry, beep, beep, beep.
You motherfucker.
Oh my goodness.
Why didn't you check your car before you left the wrap shop?
Why would they do that? Forget about him checking.
Yeah, just redo the hood.
That's so bad.
Look at it too right here.
The blending, like the ombre.
It's like they didn't take the emblems or the grill off, and they just stopped.
Oh my!
Man, I'm gonna report your ass. It better.
So he's really upset. I'll play the rest just so you can see the drama.
Business Bureau, man. I want my money back. I'm coming out there.
I mean, you don't deserve your money back. Just have them redo the hood.
I didn't. I guess I cut it off. I didn't play the whole thing.
Man.
Anyways, just beware. That's what the Automotive Truth is. We're telling you the truth, and we're making you aware of things that A lot of people are not paying attention.
But from a customer point of view, you don't deserve your money back.
Why? Why doesn't he deserve his money back?
Because there's still parts on the car. The wrap is still on the car.
The
Just
wrap is
fix
still on
the error.
Yeah. Well, if it was me, I want my money back.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'll rip the wrap right off the car. You can leave with the white car. Sure,
I
I'll
want
give
you
you
to
your money back.
redo the whole thing, and I'm going to sit here and watch and make sure that you do it right.
I want to speak to your manager.
All right, let's keep going. So
You know what the best thing of owning your own place is? You can throw people like that out.
Matt loves to say that. I'm not making my plaque for his for Christmas.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye, Felicia.
Let's go into these license plates. And
I mean, I would never do that shoddy job, but anyway, I'm just saying. Okay, bye.
we're going into these license plates trackers, because another thing that people say that there's trackers on our license plates.
The illusion of privacy is now the new scam.
See this license plate right here? When you get pulled over by a police officer, it doesn't matter what state you're in, they can tell you exactly where you were. It pulls right up on their screen all day where you were driving. For example,
That's what the camera system is for on these lights, on these traffic lights.
Why are you showing me your license plate?
There's the
homie?
camera right there I'm talking about. There's another one right there. Right there. And there's another one, and then there's a microphone right next to it. 2 more right there.
street lights all have a camera on them now. They pull you over, they know that you just came from the bar district in Ybor City if you're in Tampa. So don't lie to them, because they know exactly every line that you went over. They know every light that you went through. They know exactly where you've been. People don't realize that's what that camera system on the traffic light system does. It documents where you've been all day.
Okay, so let's check this, because the only where these cameras are, obviously, and they are not on every single traffic light. They are in some areas, and a lot of areas. In the future, I see them being everywhere, and we're heading down that way, but they are not. They cannot tell where you have been all day long. No, they can't. Unless you've been going through the same cameras all day long, then maybe then that way, yes, they will.
Oh, maybe that's a good
know.
game to play with them. Just keep circling through the same the same cameras all day. Just keep going through them.
So the truth is somewhere between. It's a useful law enforcement tool, and every movement is tracked in real time. So what they are is automatic license plate readers. ALPRs is what they're called, and also called license plate recognitions, LPR. They use cameras and optical character recognition, which is OCR, optical recognition. They read your license plate, record the day and time, record the GPS and the location. Can the police know where you are? No, they cannot know. The police cannot know where you are all day. An officer generally cannot pull up a live map showing everywhere you've driven all day unless your vehicle has actually been scanned by these APLR cameras along your route. So basically there has to be one all the way down the road. If there were no cameras where you travel, there is no LPR record for those locations. So they cannot track where you are every single day. They will come, it'll come to a day where they will be that way.
Well, it'll be at the bar you went to.
Yeah, and it wouldn't even have to be your license plate. They can see you in Ring cameras and all kinds of things. So I don't know how far this video goes with they can track you all the day long.
We're just so, how do I say it? Because of all the governments lying to you and stuff, we just think everything's
skeptical.
Everything's the government trying to watch after us.
Yeah,
and
all because of social media and everything else that we continue to look up online. You know, it keeps feeding us with all kinds of conspiracy. You click on one conspiracy video and your whole
algorithm is jacked up.
Yep, with all conspiracy.
Until I click on a dirt bike and then it's back.
Or NASCAR, yeah. All right, let's wrap this thing up. Let's go into our automotive laughs so we can laugh some.
Yes.
Right? And then we're going to land this plate.
A nice cure.
Yes, it is. And Matt needs some curing right now. So let's laugh. First, I want to play this prank that this Uber driver, I got a question about that. This impact gun sound. Ugga dugga.
Ooga dooga?
Ugga dugga. Yeah.
That's an air one. And they would say, did you torque it? Yeah, 3 ooga doogas.
Ugga duggas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't get it, but I'm going to play the video in just a minute.
I'll have to show you. Because an electric gun doesn't have the ooga doogas, more or less.
Okay, then maybe I haven't seen a Ooga Dooga or heard of Ooga Dooga in my automotive life.
Yeah, you have. They were back in your era.
Were they? Oh, the shade. My goodness. Back in my era. All right, I want to play this prank. This Uber driver played a prank on a customer. I don't know if I would go this far with a stranger and especially a client where I think Uber drivers, they kind of benefit off of the 5-star experience thing. But anyways, here.
Uber for Jessica? You like hip hop?
There's a shelf in the closet that nobody checks. Behind old candles and unpaid bills. One little secret with the twist off lid and a warning label giving folks chills. There's something sealed up tight, and it was a mystery until we all found out. What she been saving in the back of the room, it's farts in the jar from Jessica. Jessica keeps her farts in a jar. Thanksgiving dinner. Jessica keeps her farts in a jar. Gas station burrito. She's got one label. Taco Tuesday. This man got her evicted from 3 apartments. Jessica keeps her farts in a jar. Bottle of chili. Jessica keeps her farts in a jar. Don't light a match. Don't let her sit in your car. Pull over.
It's a joke. Dude. You're not even close to your destination.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, I'm gonna call Waymo. How's that?
Bam.
It might have been a skit. I don't know, but I thought it was hilarious. You know that anybody can make a song nowadays, Matt Pollard. You can just put anything together and make a song. Just put it into the app and it makes a song for you. So, yeah, I thought that was pretty
I wonder what
funny.
he did. Did he just do like Jessica farts in a jar or something?
Yeah. Make this rhyme. Make everything rhyme with Jessica farts in a jar. All right, let's get into this impact sound and see what Matt and I are talking about.
Ty, what sound does an impact make?
Ugga dugga, ugga dugga, ugga dugga. Ugga dugga, ugga dugga, ugga dugga.
Jimmy, what sound does an impact make? Holden, what sound does an impact make?
Ugga dugga. Ugga dugga, ugga dugga, ugga dugga.
John, what sound does an impact make?
Oh man.
Patrick, what sound does an impact make?
Ugga dugga, ugga dugga, ugga dugga, ugga dugga.
AJ, what sound does an impact make?
That one.
Yeah, that one does.
Okay, Matt, you have to show me because I'm really like, maybe I'll Google it after we're done here. This Ugga Dugga. If you get it, you get it. I don't, but I thought it was funny that he matched the sounds that they were making to the actual guy doing the impact gun.
I don't know. That was funny.
All right, we'll do. You want to do?
I like to listen and don't judge.
All right.
Wasn't that like a thing last year?
It was. I guess.
You're back.
Yeah, these are new ones being done at car dealerships. So I don't know. I guess it's a thing.
Oh boy.
One time I showed a vehicle and then realized that it was here for service. We listen and we don't judge.
That's happened before, though.
Of course.
That's happened plenty of times.
A vehicle and then realized that it was here for service.
I lost the dealer plate and didn't tell anybody. We listen and we don't judge.
Oh boy. He said it's definitely judging. Yeah, it's a $10,000
My
fine in
customer
Texas.
coughed the wheel during a test drive. I didn't tell anyone. We listen, but we don't judge.
I dropped one of the keys from a used car into the drain and just grabbed the spare from the deal. We listen and we don't judge.
I take used cars on test drives to get lunch every day to save gas. We listen and we don't judge.
One time, I hid damage from an appraisal, so my customer could have more money down.
What?
He hid damage. He hid damage from an appraisal.
He's getting pissed.
Yeah,
Okay.
that he's not
the
happy.
one who broke the window on the van.
Oh, that stirred him
Definitely
up.
fired.
We listen, but we don't judge.
That's a Toyota story.
He said you broke. Yeah, he's like, oh, out of all of them, that's the one that really disturbed him the more was
Because
you broke the van.
Yeah, can you imagine that situation? It was probably a sold car. The window's broken. They go to deliver it. Nobody's fessing up to it. Guess what? You're paying for it now, Abdul.
All right, let's do this. Our boy who likes to shout out in the stores and shout out the jingles. And this one's Ace.
Oh! I've fallen and I can't get up! Oh! You good, bro? Huh? You good? Help! Thank you. Ace is the place for the helpful hardware. You know it. Well, yeah!
Great service is at the top.
Ace is the place for the helpful hardware, folks.
I like when they play along, man.
This kid is amazing. This
I
kid
don't know how many followers he has.
Yeah, I have to look it up, but
A lot.
I run into his stuff all the time, and I have to represent. He's funny. He's really funny. All right, Matthew Pollard, we have come to the end of our episode.
Everyone liked it.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for following, for sharing, for subscribing, for supporting the Automotive Truth Podcast.
Yes.
It does take us a time, and it does take us money and effort, to do this stuff. So we would appreciate, we love those that continue to support us monetarily. Anybody wants to help and support,
Yes.
of course, we appreciate you. But we, first of all, we appreciate all of our subscribers, all the epic listeners, everyone that's been with us from the beginning. We thank you for continuing to listen to us and to like and sharing our stuff.
Yes, please go like, subscribe, and share. We are on all the social media platforms. So if you're there, we're there.
Just continue to like and share, and that's you'll help us the most that way.
And Minect is a paid platform.
Yeah.
If you go to Minect/Matthew Pollard, and then if you have questions that take a skill, free stuff, and we're not going to charge for it, so you can just DM us on that, especially prayer or religious questions, Jesus questions, and stuff like that. You're more than welcome to just DM us. But if it comes to something with a skill, anything car related, questions and stuff like that, you got to go to Minect/Matthew Pollard. And until next time.
All right.
We
Bye.
out.